please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and also comment down below as it really helps me out. Ah yes, the age-old question that has been confusing even the brightest of minds since the Stone Age began. How do I start Fate? No, seriously, like this question almost feels like finding the answer is like finding the Holy Grail. There are dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of fans who all have their own little theory on how best to start the Fate franchise, and any diversion from their own answer must immediately be criticized and put down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you the secret to this question, and that is that this question is wrong on a fundamental level. Let me put you this scenario. You enter a comics convention, and you ask a group which Batman or Superman comic you should start with. What do you think will happen? Well, of course, every single one of them will give you a different reply. The more veterans might tell you to start from the beginning, and younger ones will give you their favorite comics as a starting point. And Fate has the exact same problem. Fate is not a show. It's a franchise with multiple shows, many of which only maintain the basic structure the same while changing everything else.
This is why Fate is so complicated.
I hear some of you already grunting, but let me enlighten you on a concept. Fate is only as complicated as you want it to. What's that? You're not sure you believe me? Fine then. Let me ask you this question. Is math complicated? Oof. I can already see many of you nodding your head along, remembering your horrible engineering classes. What? No? Only me? Fine then. However, even if many say that math is complicated, does that mean that 1 + 1 = 2 is complicated? I mean, apparently, according to Twitter, maybe it is complicated and I'm actually a super genius, but regardless, the point is, math is also only as complicated as you want it to be. Sure, if you know you have 5 bananas and that you bought them from 2 supermarkets, calculating the distance between the Earth and the nearest plane is complicated. But for the normal things of your daily life, such as knowing how much change the cashier needs to give you, or knowing how much food you need to buy, or knowing how many more days the expiration date can last, all of this is fairly simple things that we all do without putting much thought into it, and it's all math. And Fate is the same. Fate's core is a battle royale. That's it. Fate's entire plot can be described as everyone for themselves. And then as you scratch the surface of Fate, more is revealed, more is unraveled, and the depths of Fate begin to show. But if all you want is to start at Fate, then the question isn't where you start, the question is, why do you want to start? No, really, ask yourself, why do you want to start Fate? Did you see a fan art of a Fate character and you want to see more of them? Then maybe you should start with a show that has said character. Did you hear a friend recommend you? Then why are you asking strangers? Ask your friend and enjoy the Fate franchise together. Did you hear about a new anime coming out and want to know if you need to watch anything prior? You probably don't, and you can just watch the anime without issues. How dare you say that, Jorg? The true Fate experience is that they should start with the visual novel. Let me cut off you right there, because I'm a veteran myself, and for the true veteran experience, you should read Fate Stay Night visual, then Fatal Hollow Ataraxia visual novel, then the Fate Stay Night Din anime, then the Unlimited Blade Works Din movie. What's that? Why am I giving a list consisting with trash too? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just a veteran that's giving you the true veteran experience of Fate that I went through. Anyone who tells you that you should start with a visual novel is either brain dead or thinks that they are some form of an elite. Recommending someone to read the visual novel is like recommending someone who just wants to watch a new movie to read the Lord of the Rings books because the movies are awesome. They didn't ask for books. The vast majority of people have neither time nor patience to sit through hours long of reading. Not only that, but the vast majority of the Fate fandom at the moment is consistent of people that started with Fate Grand Order, the mobile game. Yeah, think about that for a moment. A loud, small group of people recommend starting with a visual novel, when the vast majority started with the mobile game. Also, anyone who tells you to start with Fate Zero are purposely trying to sabotage your expectations. Ultimately though, Fate is a franchise, and the power of a franchise is that you can start from any angle as it has multiple entry points. Like magical girls, there's a show for you. Like absurd amounts of actions, there's a show for you. Like edgy men-sized babies, there's a show for you too, you psycho. But Jorg, all I want is to watch it. I don't want all this mumbo-jumbo franchise and nonsense. For someone who says you want to watch it, why are you watching this video? Just go watch whatever you want. Here's my ultimate guide to Fate. Just watch it. Put a blindfold on and pick one of the shows to watch at random. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's the power of a franchise. There's not a specific starting point. There are spin-offs that you can start with without ever picking any of the main franchise. There are main franchise you can pick on and then move to the spin-offs. That's the true power of a franchise. There are multiple entry points. And that's really it. Fate is fairly simple because it's basically the same setting for most of them, where the only change is the characters in the settings. Fate Stay Night, Battle Royale with a cast. Fate Zero, Battle Royale with another cast. Fate Apocrypha, Battle Royale with teams with another cast. Whichever Fate you pick to start with, the concept is still the same. It's a Battle Royale with different characters. And whichever changes there might be from the norm, they're going to tell you right at the start in the first episode of exposition. But anyway, that's my guide. Start with whatever caught your attention first and then go through there. If someone gives you a detailed guide where every step is calculated, then tear the guide to shreds because it's likely done by an elitist who believes that the only way to appreciate Fate is through their own experience. But anyway, what about you viewers that are already in Fate? Do you agree or disagree with me? Do you have a better idea on how to start Fate? Comment down below and share it with others and me. Anyway, please remember to like, subscribe if you enjoy my content, and also comment down below as it really helps me out. And until next time, bye!